What's up, and welcome to the TMZ Sports live stream. I'm Edward Lewis. We're, as always, inside of the TMZ Newsroom. It's about 1:30 p.m. I'm joined by the guys and the girls here today. Danny, Lucas, Luca, Samantha's over there, Charlie, Neff, and Lex over there. We got a big show for you guys today, as we always do. One of the bigger components of our show, or I guess two of the bigger components, is Simone Biles talking about cherries. We'll kind of explain to you what that means. I think if you're in the Gen Z TikTok world, you might be able to get what I'm picking up right there. The Dodgers, meanwhile, had some issues potentially with ghosts in Milwaukee, and we got a hold of somebody who wants to help not only them, but the MLB rid the Brewers and the Cream City of those spooky ghouls and goblins, and we'll get into all that. And then we'll talk about Anthony Edwards. He had a show where he gave Timothée Chalamet an award. It's a unique show, to say the least, and we'll get into all that. I think Lucas has all the details on that. So, yeah, it's going to be a great show. Anybody have anything to say before we kind of get to filming?
Yeah, I got something to say. You
oh, Mojo's here. I totally forgot. Oh my God.
What the hell is that?
Mojo is here.
You see, you're just asking for it. You wonder why I come after you at all times.
I knew I was forgetting somebody.
I
literally looked right over you, and I saw Charlie, and it's crazy. I'm so sorry, Mojo. Dang.
You saw Charlie, and you forgot about me?
Well, yeah.
How does that work?
I mean, it's just looking skinny in this monitor, you know. It's hard to see you. You know?
Should we tell the people listening what we were talking about right before we started about your shirt?
It's not. Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
Chat. Is my shirt bacon neck?
You got the bacon.
Yeah, because you just glued it together right before after I made fun of you. The thing was dangling and hanging off your neck.
I had it like 3 buttons down, and Mojo said it looked like bacon neck, but it was just more of like letting it breathe, you know?
Letting it breathe.
So yeah.
I'm not gonna say any more than that. All right? I don't want HR calling me.
Oh no.
All right, Lucas. You want to kick off the A block?
Lucas, the kid.
No snacks today.
2 words.
All right, so we will start
you guys.
with the Victoria's Secret fashion show. 2 athletes making their debut, and also the debut of athletes in general at the Victoria's Secret fashion show. And we'll kick it off with that. Lucas, you have both the details and the scoop. Can we bring Shannon over for this as well?
She's already over.
Oh, great.
Shannon.
So you kick it over to her, and then we'll round it out with Mojo at the end of the segment.
Come over here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Mojo, you good to go?
Do I look like it?
Mojo's always ready.
I like creeping in the screen like right over someone's shoulder, so.
All right, let's go. Top of the show, Victoria's Secret fashion show in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, Lucas.
Welcome to TMZ Sports. Lucas Widman here. Wednesday night, it was the biggest night in lingerie. It was the Victoria's Secret fashion show, and there were all the big names there, Emily Ratajkowski, Bella, and Gigi Hadid. Why are we talking about this on a sports show? Well, for the very first time, the massive event had athletes walking the runway, and that was none other than Angel Reese and Suni Lee, being those two. To have that incredible honor, Angel Reese going down the runway in some bras and panties and angel wings and everything like that. Suni Lee rocking the pink brand, which is more loungewear, things like that. But both had talked about how this was an incredible honor to be walking that same stage as such icons in the fashion world. And they did their thing that night. It was an incredible night for the entire brand. And Shannon, I want to ask you, Angel Reese, that stock continues to rise, doing all these amazing things. Suni Lee, an Olympian, a gold medalist for Team USA. What do you think of this?
And they both look so good. Angel Reese, she was looking good, girl. I'm telling you. And it's crazy is what she spoke this into existence. I remember last year when she went as a guest at the Victoria's Secret runway show, she's like, I have to be there next year. I have to be there. And it worked. And I mean, she looked amazing. And it's also funny because I knew she was going to do this. She went at the haters again. Every time she gets the chance to, she does. She basically went out to them and said, I don't work jobs, I am the job. And she also showed how her walk was like, she was just stunting on everybody, and she looked amazing. I mean, granted, she's a basketball player, right? She's a WNBA star, but it's just nice to see the WNBA players come out of their jerseys and just show their sexiness. And they've done that all this year with the fashion, like the entrance. Like, they've turned it into a fashion show. So shout out to Angel Reese for looking amazing, and also Sunny Lee. Granted, she was covered a little bit more, but she also looked great as well. And I wonder if OG was watching from the Knicks, because I know he loves her, and I was wondering if he was watching and, you know, scooping on her. But they both looked amazing. Shout out to them.
Mojo, Shannon brings up a great point. You know, this is an opportunity for athletes to show off their incredible physique in a new way now. Don't be surprised if more follow suit in years to come, but I wanted to ask you for your take as a fellow athlete, what you think about the ladies getting their shine.
Huge moment. This was fantastic, not just for the ladies, but the entirety of the leagues that they represent. Let's not forget, WNBA, they're talking new CBA right now, which means money right now. What's maybe the biggest factor of that? Impressions, eyeballs, exposure. Not everyone watches the WNBA, so how do you go get new fans to come watch your product? You go to them, and that's what Angel Reese is doing. An activation like this is huge media around it. Obviously, we're talking about it right now. If athletes have never really done this before, I mean, that's huge. That's headlines. That's exactly what you want. I mean, that is also why even the biggest players in the NBA and the NFL and all these places, they make the majority of their money off of the field, off of their court. It's through these outside brand deals and sponsorships and all of these other things. So, I mean, this is par for the course. This is exactly what these ladies should be doing, and they're doing it at the highest level possible. So, I mean, I literally can't think of a single negative to come out of this. This has just been great for everybody.
And Mojo, I believe we heard from the ladies of the night actually in NYC. Let's check out what they had to say about it.
Now it's over, you blame it on me. I know I should be better, but baby, right now I'm bittersweet.
So not only did we have athletes, Mojo and Shannon, we actually had a WAG as well. You know, one of the newcomers on the scene, Madison Beer, the girlfriend of Justin Herbert, who for the longest time, the two never said whether they were dating or not, recently hard launched with a kiss at a Chargers game. She was doing her thing as well, performing with big names, you know, Missy Elliott twice. I mean, it was a huge night. And congratulations to Angel, and congratulations to Suni and Madison Beer as part of the sports family now. Massive success, and you can only imagine that this is going to expand even further in 2026.
She look good, too. They all look good.
When you said...
All right, see, I'm not here now.
Yeah. Well, I said Madison Beer coming out of it, so should I just tease it like... But not only... Okay.
Suni Lee.
But not only were Angel Reese and Suni Lee the stars of the night, there's another notable, if you guys have been watching TMZ Sports lately, this face is going to be very familiar to you.
Good job. And shout out to Madison. She looked good, too. Who was your favorite out of all three of them?
Suni Lee.
Suni Lee. Who was your favorite out of the three?
I would say Sunny Lee, but
Cowboy?
Angel Reese.
You always had things for Angel Reese.
Why Angel Reese?
He's always had a thing for Angel Reese.
Charles, who's your favorite?
Victoria's Secret last night.
Nobody cares.
From last night.
Whoa, nobody
Angel
cares.
Reese, Suni Lee.
Do you just call Ed Cowboy? Is that what you just call him?
I always call him Cowboy. That's his nickname.
I didn't know that.
I've been calling him that for years.
You never said it loud enough for me to hear.
That's Cowboy. That's Brownie. Babcock's Babby. That's Daniel's son.
What is
Connor,
it?
the
Hold on.
Aaron's Cuzzo.
What's my nickname?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you.
What I
Lucas, you're gonna get a kick out of this story. No, you didn't do anything wrong. But when you called Lucas's nickname, it reminded me that a friend of mine said, and this was recent, like in the last 3 weeks. I don't know who the Browns were playing, but I brought up something. I was like, "Yeah, they're playing the Cleveland Browns," and she said, "But wait, that's not still their name, is it?" And I said,
Oh, no.
Damn.
I said, "What do you mean? What, the Cleveland team?" She's like, "Yeah, that's the name." She goes, They didn't change that? I was
Oh,
like,
no.
Oh,
No, you're thinking of the baseball team. They changed it. She goes, no, I would have thought they had to change that. I go, it's not.
Oh, no.
They're not called the
Wow.
Cleveland Browns
Because I get it.
Oh,
they have
no.
Yeah,
brown
no.
players.
That's
hilarious.
It's like, well, it just seems wrong these days.
Oh,
I go,
God,
wow,
no.
that's
this is-
not why they
This
call
is
them the Browns,
PC
y'all.
gone
Oh, dear.
out of control.
That's crazy. Oh, dear.
Like, no. So the owner of the team, his last name was Brown.
Yes. That's not why they call them the Browns, guys.
That's so. Yeah, just, if anybody was
Imagine
confused.
someone had there been a push
Please
to like,
be all his
we can't call them
history.
Cleveland Browns anymore.
Oh,
Wait, Shannon,
God.
what's my nickname now?
I don't
don't
have
know a
it
lot
for you.
about
It'll
sports.
come to me.
It'll come to you?
I know we're
Okay.
beefing.
Or beef?
Oh.
We're beefing still.
guys got
I
beef?
didn't know we was beefing.
Oh.
Why are we
The
beefing?
Eagles thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
So that's gonna be
You
going
forgot
on.
to wear
Like,
your hat today, too.
oh wait, you're right.
Oh, you gotta wear that.
Yeah. I always
Okay.
remember a bet.
This time we're wearing the Babcock.
Yeah. Shout out to
Version.
There you
Babcock. Hope
go.
you feel better.
Get that noggin boss
I didn't-
on your head.
I didn't have the I didn't have the
I got
jersey.
4
but
of them right behind my laptop. Maryland ones. I gotta go get one.
Go get one. Jed
Gotta
in the
unplug
comments
my
said that they did Angel dirty with the outfit. Do you agree?
Which one?
But the wings were stunning. The first one, I think.
I
thought
know.
she was
I don't
fine.
think they did her dirty, but I was anticipating something more revealing. I was
Like
going
more
to make
exotic?
a comment on, yeah.
Maybe
and-
she's not comfortable
That's what I'm
revealing
saying, 'cause
all
not
that.
Sonya Lee had the whole
Have you seen her
loungewear.
Instagram?
Oh my God. There's a difference between posting Instagram and then walking
You know
in
what
front
I'm
of
saying?
thousands of people.
No, I
in
did
your
think that.
underwear.
Not that it was bad or anything, but I did anticipate when I heard Angel Reese was going to be on the Victoria's Secret
Like,
fashion
relax,
show.
Edward. You got the legs.
I
That's
thought it
all
was
you
going to
need.
be like.
He loved him some Angel,
And it's
man.
less about Angel and more about Suni. Like Suni was like in
Suni
like
was-
clothes.
Yeah,
Like-
she was-
yeah, they all look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. I don't know. I get the comment. I get the sentiment. Is what I'm trying to say.
The Angel tore it up though. She fit
Great,
perfectly.
yeah.
No, she definitely fit in with it. I mean, she's like been killing it off the court. So I mean, it definitely like you guys were saying in the segment helps a lot with like the lack of the new CBA being negotiated and the lack of money that they're already getting. It helps a ton to be able to make.
Yeah, it's gonna put a lot of pressure on.
They've
the
all done a really
commissioner.
good job of that. When you mentioned
Yeah.
that, like
All
Cameron
she got to
Brink
do
and-
now is win.
Yeah, I mean, Cameron Brink's got her
gotta win.
podcast and stuff. She's doing like
She's
she's
a
filming
model,
stuff.
They
so
built a
people
great
bring
brand
them.
for themselves, and it's done like like tastefully. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yes.
not like in your face. It's like these are very beautiful women that are doing their thing. I mean, that league is coming a long way.
They're
man.
still not getting NBA money like they want though.
Well, that's
That's
we
gotta-
just
That's gonna be. I
no,
mean,
that's what
but
they
I mean,
want. They
honest-
want big money, but that's not gonna happen.
They
That's
talked
not gonna
about
happen
that,
in the next like 5-10 years. I mean,
Yeah.
just because like you think about it, the Caitlin Clark entering the league is I think, and I don't think this is like a hot take that this is the first time people really started to actually pay attention to the league.
Right, yes.
Which I don't think is right, whatever. But that's the truth of the
true.
situation.
They gotta feel
And that was like 2
more
years ago.
people in the stands.
Exactly.
That's
They do.
bottom
But
line.
that CBA is coming up in 2 weeks. I mean, why not? And then you do things like Angel Reese is becoming a huge
Yeah.
star.
To only
Can you
get
imagine?
9% of the revenues.
Yeah, can you imagine not having Angel Reese in your league anymore? Like
Yeah.
if they start being like,
Well,
hey,
if they
I'll
get
go
these
somewhere
stars
else
and stuff out of there, yeah, they're gonna.
They're gonna start going unrivaled, man. Shorter season,
Right.
bigger money.
Can you
I
imagine
mean,
if Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and Paige Beckers and Cameron Brink are like, see ya? They're like, well, what league do you have left?
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, there isn't one.
Shout out to Paige though. You come, baby.
Apparently,
Beckers.
you got a fan. 2 words leads the Shannon fan club in the comments.
Well, who said that?
Our good friend 2 words.
2 words, suck it.
That's not his whole username, is it? Isn't there
That's,
something
Is it the
else
whole?
after that?
No, I mean that's his whole username. So shout out 2 words,
Shout
but
out
he
to
said
Seth. 2 words.
2
No,
words.
I think there's something else after that.
Wait, Mojo, what is it?
I don't know.
Oh wait, where's it at? Oh, yeah, they were preaching the Shannon fan club.
Oh, thank you guys.
All right, we will be
Oh, yes.
moving on
Shannon has a fan club
to
here.
Clay Thompson and Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh, okay.
Ed, I will have you take this one out of the soundbite. I will in bump with Kendrick Perkins
Hi, Andrew.
on the ESPN desk last night. Meg Thee Stallion popped up on screen.
So this
and
is welcome back or just
this will be moving on
Okay.
out of the soundbite.
Okay.
So this is going to be A2. I'll
Okay.
play the soundbite to start, and you say last night, but that was Kendrick Perkins talking about Meg Thee Stallion. You ready to go?
Yeah,
And then you can kick it over to Lucas. They were lovey-dovey earlier this week, and they've been a hot-button topic for a couple months now.
Okay, I'm going to Lucas.
Yeah, and then we'll round it out with Mojo.
Okay, so I'm just explaining everything what happened last night, what they were doing last night, and then go to Lucas.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
All right, I will come in with the sound shortly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
new team, knowing his role.
New gym body.
See, this is what I'm saying.
On cue, bro. On cue.
Hey, Clay, I'm telling you now, those Texas women, man, they something else, man. Watch that spaghetti and that catfish, man. I'm telling you.
Moving on from one huge stage to a woman who is familiar with singing on huge stages, Meg Thee Stallion was not rapping last night. She was actually at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas to support her boyfriend, Klay Thompson. And she had some great seats for the evening. She got to watch Klay versus the Lakers. Obviously, Klay is a Dallas Maverick now. And Lucas, I believe this is the first time we have seen her supporting Klay since they've gotten together. And it's just another instance of these two not being afraid to show their love.
Right, and get used to seeing this because I believe if she's going to preseason games, she's going to be at regular season games as well. So 82 opportunities to see Meg Thee Stallion soak in all of Klay Thompson's games. But she was also sitting there with Klay's mom, and this is just adding on to, you know, the hot streak that they've been on. They are inseparable, and they love posting about it. They were on TikTok just not too long ago where Meg called herself a boyfriend-aholic. First time I've heard that. But as someone who is from Texas, she is very proud of being from Texas, and especially Houston. Meg is all about it. Even though she has ties to LA now as well, she was all in on the Mavericks, and she's going to be there every step of the way this season for Klay. Even though people like Shaq, when they first started dating, he said he gave it 6 weeks. It's clear they're in this for the long haul, at least for now.
Yeah, Mojo, and she was kind of all over the broadcast, as you saw from Kendrick Perkins watching the game, talking about her even more so than some of the action on the hardwood. Is this the next it couple? Or are we going to be talking about this like Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce during the NBA season? Or what are your thoughts on this?
I mean, did you see that kiss video? Goodness gracious, she's not only coming to every single game, she might be at every single practice too. I mean, that just was on repeat right there. That's like going to be indicative of her attendance this coming season. So do I think this is a celebrity it couple? Yeah, this is the NBA saying, hold my beer and trying to catch up with all these celebrity super couples that are going around in the NFL. Obviously, we've gone through those lists and talked about Kelce and Swift and Herbert and freaking Josh Allen and everybody else. So the NBA is playing catch up right here. Meg Thee Stallion is a superstar. She's a great personality. Someone I've got to meet a couple of times. She is just so unbelievably friendly for such a big star. So you like to see it. They're clearly happy as hell. So way past 6 weeks. Sorry, Shaq. I'm sure our good friend Babcock is happy to see that Shaq was wrong about something given their rivalry. But great relationship. It's going to go for a while, I think. Will it go the distance? I can't comment on that one, but after that kiss video, probably.
Yeah, we've seen them on fishing trips, on red carpets. We've seen them here now. The Mavericks open the season next week against the San Antonio Spurs, and something tells me she'll be right there for that one. Mojo, I don't know you knew.
This is new for Klay Thompson, man.
Well, not really, though, right? He
doesn't post like that, though.
But I thought he's been in a high-profile relationship before. Has he not? Klay?
No.
I don't. Not
Well,
this
like this.
detail.
It was very private.
Obviously not. Yeah.
It was very private.
He dated the girl from Spider-Man. He
Yeah.
dated,
Yeah.
Which
another
one?
actress.
Singer
too.
Coco Jones.
Laura Harrier?
Actress Hannah Stocking.
Dated her.
But have you
and
ever
stuff.
seen
Isaac
him
Gonzalez
post
for a little
like
bit.
that?
Isaac Gonzalez. Yeah.
You never seen him
It's just
post
not-
like
Yeah, I
that.
know. Yeah,
Never
this
PDA
is
like
This is definitely new.
This is
another
new.
level. Mojo, you
But this is such a funny relationship. Like some of like sound bites and stuff that'll come out from it. You know, like when you got that big watch and he's like, "She's such a nice lady." Like
Here's the thing.
His
Who does
spaghetti.
she root for when they play the Houston Rockets? Because she's from Texas, so
well,
from Houston.
Dallas is in Texas too, though.
yeah.
right?
She's
I
from
looked up
Houston.
earlier.
Root
She's
for
from
your
San
team.
Antonio.
Can't root for
so it'd be
anyone
the
else.
Spurs.
She is from San
So
Antonio.
San Antonio?
Yeah. She was born there, at least.
Just so we
I mean,
we
if
think she's
I'm
gonna root
her
on
for the
Wembanyama
Spurs-
over her man.
Do you agree that Harvey's
she
top
root
troll
for?
says that Klay seems more like a Glorilla type than a
Who?
Megan Thee Stallion type?
She grew up in
Glorilla?
Houston.
I have no
Meg
idea.
grew up in Houston.
I don't even
I'm
know.
not crazy.
Wait,
So
Mojo.
she grew up in Houston?
Mojo,
Yeah, see?
you've met Meg Thee Stallion.
because you're born somewhere doesn't
You
mean
can't just gloss over that. I don't.
Yeah, I didn't know
Tell me
that.
about
That's
that.
We've talked about it on the show, Ed.
I
don't you watch the show?
Well, you and Babcock are doing the show. people have to be out here keeping the site alive. You know what I mean? So I missed that.
Yeah, man. In Tokyo, we partied in Tokyo with Mercedes Monet and our team over there for the Crunchyroll Anime Awards.
Oh, did she party hard? Tell me about this.
She parties,
here we
man.
go.
She's fun. I can't disclose people's partying information like that to you, of all people, Ed.
Everybody only
Maybe if you came to work
discloses
with a
my
collar
party
that fits
information.
your neck, I would tell you, but you don't. So until
I'm
then,
a party animal.
I'm the only one whose party information is disclosed.
Right, Connor. We can't
Connor,
even
'cause that's what the
go to
people
Connor.
want to
we're
know.
trying to get you to stop disclosing your party
we
information.
can't go to Connor's
matter
without
of
drinking
fact.
beer. It's crazy.
Crack open a few cold ones for Thursday Night Football.
All right. It's crazy that Mojo party with Meg Thee Stallion and won't
Why
tell.
is
is
that
just like
crazy
a
to you?
subtle little flex.
And he won't tell. And he won't say anything about
Man,
it.
I'm a top-notch partier, baby.
He
That's-
won't
that's
party
what,
and
well, at
tell.
least
It's
that's what I
crazy.
did. I'm retired now. However, we got some stories for you one
one
day.
day
Maybe
you
we'll
have to
start
share,
a partying
Mojo.
podcast.
Yeah, dude.
You have to share
Since
with us
Branson
one day.
wanted to go ahead
Mojo,
and
you gotta
start the
drop a little-
wrestling pod and steal my stuff, well, I have to start a partying pod, and that'll be my action.
And we just tell tales of.
We tell
Party?
party tales of all the celebrities doing crazy stuff.
Man, I think you're
Does
gonna
the chat think that's a good idea?
not be able to
Chat,
party.
what do
with
you
these
guys
people
think
anymore.
about Mojo starting the party podcast?
The party pod.
Party pod.
We have the TMZ tour bus. That's at
That's
night.
true.
So
That's true.
maybe we
Maybe
party,
we film it on the
We
bus.
party on the bus. Yeah.
I got party buses, part of partying, man.
Right.
That's,
And then we could award the
How else are you gonna get to A to B? Uber?
partier.
Still MVP.
Most valuable
Most valuable
partier.
partier. Hey, David, how's it going? Welcome back to the chat. Angie,
Nice.
shout out Angie. He said, hi, David said hi, Mojo, as well.
David, what's up?
2 words, obviously. Sean, thank you for commenting, guys, and sticking around. We have a lot of stuff,
You're
fun stuff
talking about
upcoming.
2 words, suck it, right? That's his name.
I thought we had the word, we couldn't say his name.
That's his username. You
Okay,
have to
but-
say his name.
Okay. We said it once, and now we're done with it. You know.
Well, speaking of 2 words, he said, Mojo, take me to some parties, bro. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
I don't know. I can't even party with Mojo.
I want to be Mojo's PA on this party pod.
I like it.
Do we?
It has to be filmed during partying. You know, I asked someone at TMZ Sports, I was like, should I ever like film the show from events and parties and stuff like that? And they said, absolutely not. So maybe if the chat sounds off enough, then they'll let me start doing that.
Well, you already got a production assistant on your staff right now with 2 words, so it's a good start.
What are the 2 words?
Stop it.
You're confusing.
All right. The only 2 words I care about are moving on to Simone Biles.
Simone Biles.
2 words, we love you. We love
this
you.
Who's going that way?
Yeah, we'll have Lucas start this off.
Okay.
So
And then is he coming to me or is he going to Mojo?
he'll go to you.
Okay.
We do have sound of Simone in her backyard on the new trampoline. And then if you read the caption, you'll see why this is a monumentous occasion for a variety of reasons. So you can toss to that, Lucas, and then come out to Edward, and then we can kick it back to Mojo after that. You want to toss to the soundboard or do you want Ed too?
I'm tossing to the sound. Ed will come out.
Yeah, that works.
I'm coming out.
Cool. All right. Welcome back with Simone Biles in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, Lucas.
Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Simone Biles, flipping. Everyone's seen it a billion times. Well, there was a video on Wednesday that made it look a little different. And let's backtrack a few months. Simone Biles has been on vacation, having fun, enjoying her time with her husband, Jonathan Owens, as much as she could prior to the regular season of the NFL. And she sparked some rumors based on her appearance. And I'm just going to leave it at that. But this video on Wednesday finally confirmed a rumor that has been circulating for months. Check out the video.
Okay, so I actually haven't flipped in a year.
Okay.
And we're at our new house, so here we go. Wait, here. Okay, I'll do one more. All right.
Do a triple double.
Absolutely not. I got a cramp.
And as you can see in that video in the caption, Ed, she breaks it down there. But yeah, a lot to celebrate for Simone Biles. She said new house, first time tumbling in a year, which is good because we don't know what she's going to be doing in 2028. But that third one, well, what's she saying there, Ed?
Yeah, if you are in the TikTok world, I think you're familiar with what that emoji means. It has become synonymous with breast augmentation. Most recently, the Cavender twins, the college basketball stars, used it when they were going through their journey of breast augmentation. So it's clear that she was saying, this is my first time tumbling in a year. It's my first time on a new trampoline, and my first time with new assets. So I don't know what this means for her Olympic dreams. I mean, she will be in her 30s by the time the next Olympics rolls around. I don't know if this was her kind of soft launching a potential run at that, or if it was just merely her enjoying her I guess, Wednesday afternoon. But we'll see, Mojo. What was your takeaway from all this?
My take was that I'm just happy she found joy in her life again after being forced to be a Chicago Bears fan. I mean, she's clearly broken and hollow inside, just totally devastated by having to support such a lousy football team. So I'm glad that she's got her home and her trampoline and whatever else, and everything is keeping her very happy right now. So that's very cool. I kind of laughing that she's celebrating this one backflip. That would be like if I went out to the garage and, you know, benched 100 pounds and celebrated it. I mean, this has got to be the most minimal of accomplishments for her. I mean, she could probably do 42 of those in a row if she really wanted to. But, yeah, I mean, as far as the procedure, I mean, I don't know how you go about the rest of your career. I mean, is that something that's a factor here? I don't know. I'm just thinking about this athletically. The things that she can do, if her body weight is slightly adjusted, if she has less mobility, does that mean she can still way she did, or does this mean this is the farewell tour? Like I don't know what this means, but that's interesting. I just feel for her again, as I still can't get over the Bears thing.
Yeah, I think it was. I don't think it was a message that she's returning.
Yeah, I think
to. You do?
I think it's done.
Really?
She's done.
I'm with Keith.
Or you think it's that she's done?
What else? What else does she have to shoot for? Like, she's the GOAT of gymnastics.
But she can keep going. Why not?
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Yeah, but if she keeps going and then she starts losing, then
I think this is I'm done.
Yeah, but everybody gives her a pass when you're 32 years old competing in your 15th Olympics.
She wants to, you know, she's doing things she wants to do for herself. That's what, to me, that's what I can.
If she were to medal in 2028, it would be just as impressive as any of her goals.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Even if she participated, it'd be pretty impressive. I agree. Doing this for 10
And she,
Nah, you can't
I feel like that's why she's still flirting
You
with
have to win, and that's it.
You think so?
I think that's why she's
Absolutely.
not giving
I
an
think
answer.
she's tired of the training. All this you have to train and prepare for. I think she's done with it. She's at the top of. She was at the top of her game. She wants to stay at the top, and just leave it top like Floyd Mayweather. He leaves at the top and go on.
Saying
you have to, yes.
I think
What
it's.
gives you that
I think it's a
indication
message.
that it's
I think
done?
it's a message that she's not coming
Why
back.
don't you think it's a message that I'm back? She's flipping again.
Because like she's not going to be able to do those. Like Mojo said earlier,
Yeah,
he said
I'm
that could
curious
throw
about
her
that.
balance off. I mean, you're changing your body.
Yeah. We
Your
talked about
body
that
has to
with,
now adjust to that.
Like UFC fighters in the past. I believe Paige Van Sant went through that, and I think we talked to her here when she did that. And there was obviously concern that it might affect her fighting style. It obviously didn't, but yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah.
2 words, yeah. I mean, she could definitely return for the supporters, but I definitely agree with what everybody's saying. What's up?
She definitely can.
Yeah, but I mean, I just think at that point, like, she's retired, or if she was to retire, not saying she is, but if she were to, she'd be at the top of her game. There, no question.
She has nothing else to shoot
nothing
for.
else to prove.
And nothing to prove or anything. She's got she's got
Well, like
so
Tom
many
Brady
gold medals.
Well, I guess he kind of did. He had to prove that he was better than Bill Belichick.
Yeah. And we're talking
When you're the
2
GOAT,
years from now, dude.
Do whatever
like,
you want to do.
Dude,
Yeah, I agree.
Undisputed GOAT, I should say.
Yeah.
All right, we've gone pretty short here, so
Whatever
we
it
will
is, she's
quickly
still the
do Tua Tagovailoa. Ed, you can just quickly describe what happened on Sunday. So they lost to the Chargers. He called out his teammates. We're not going to go to that sound, and then I'll have you toss to what he said yesterday, apologizing for his comments on Sunday. and then we'll have Mojo come out of that soundbite.
Wait. Okay. So
Wait, if we're short, why has he got to do this so quickly, Connor?
Because we've got 3 more segments, and we got to get them all in.
why don't we just do 3 segments longer?
I'd like to get these 3 segments, and it's been a while since we've done 6, so we might as well give it a shot.
It's been a while.
Ooh, Connor's on a mission. I can talk about Tua for sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
so we'll come out of the soundbite, Mojo, and then let's do 3 minutes total for this if we can.
Okay, so you said I'm coming out of the soundbite, or
So you'll quickly describe what happened on Sunday.
Dolphins lost 29-27, and Tua Tagovailoa called out some of his teammates.
Yes.
He said specifically, we've got guys showing up
and then
late to players' meetings.
Correct. And then you'll toss to what he said yesterday, walking back those comments.
Yeah, he walked back those comments.
Connor, is he walking to anybody? Or
and then
it's
Mojo
just going to be
come
him
out
and
of the
Mojo,
soundbite,
so
right?
no.
Okay.
You want to start over there? Or?
Yeah.
Cool. And this is moving on?
Yeah, moving on in B2.
Okay. Do I have to say moving on, or can I just get it
You can, it's up to you. You can if you want. If not, not a big deal.
Okay.
All right. Moving on to Tua Tagovailoa. Tua Tagovailoa in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead.
Moving on to Tua Tagovailoa, who's made some waves this week. After the Chargers beat the Dolphins 29-27, he stood up in front of reporters and made an odd comment. He said, "We've got guys showing up to players-only meetings late." And all week long, it's caused a stir, and a lot of people were wondering, should he have said that as arguably the best player on Miami's team? Well, it sure seems like he figured that it was probably the wrong thing to say, because this week he walked back the comments, and here's his thoughts.
As a leader of this team, of the Miami Dolphins, the comments that had been said, I would say I've made a mistake, and I'm owning up to that right now. I've talked to guys on the team about it, talked to the leaders about it, and that they know my heart. They know that the intent was right, but no matter the intent, the intent can be right, but when things get misconstrued or however the media wants to portray it, that leaves a void of silence and a lot of questions for the guys on our team. Now, being 1-5, we talk a lot about, all right, we got to get this going. We got to get this going. Come in excited to go to work. Forget about the noise. And I feel like I just added onto that for our guys. For myself, I got to look at myself as the leader, protecting the team. I don't feel like I did that to the best of my abilities. I felt like I let the emotions of the game get to me after the game. And, that's something that I can learn from as a leader on this team. And what happens in-house should be protected, and none of that should have gotten out.
Mojo, I'm super curious your thoughts on this matter, because he didn't name any names. He just specifically said, we've got guys on this team that are showing up late to meetings, and they should probably be more on time considering we're 1-5. What do you think?
Well, I think when your record is 1-5, you're now getting to the point where all the top figures in this organization, players, coaches, executives, are all going to be looking at themselves, worrying about what their future is going to look like. Heads are going to roll. Big time firings and cuts are absolutely going to happen. And when you're Tua, you're probably realizing that 99% of the heat directed at this organization is entirely on you as the starting quarterback, but also someone that's had a lot of concussions recently, who's always in the discussion, the leader, captain of the team. He's probably getting fed up of everyone just looking at him, especially if he's showing up to practice every single day. People are showing up late. People aren't taking it seriously. People are essentially collecting a check and leaving. I mean, that's kind of the impression you get when you make a comment like that, right? If you're going to sound off to the media and vocalize these internal issues, you are beyond frustrated. He said, he made a comment about the media portraying things incorrectly. I don't know how you do that when you flat out said exactly what you were thinking, right? I mean, he's the one that volunteered that information to everybody, but I just think it shows the Dolphins are in a bad way right now. Is this surprising? Absolutely not. They're 1-5. This is exactly what you would expect to happen for a 1-5 team. But again, I think people are getting to the point where they're starting to get worried about their jobs, and this team is not going to look the same next year.
Yeah, I didn't find his comments that out of bounds, man. I got to be honest.
I didn't.
I know he got grilled for it, and it probably, I don't know, but like.
I don't think he should have said them, but since he did, I don't think there's.
But why not? Why do you think he shouldn't have said them?
That stuff you're supposed to keep internally.
But why? I mean, I suppose, yeah, you scream about it in the locker room. You don't scream about it to the media members, I suppose.
You should absolutely let your teammates have it, or whoever's showing up late at least, and that should come up in the team meetings, and that should be a conversation with, coach and management for sure. You don't check those things, those little mistakes and those little allowances. That's what costs you games on Sunday, especially in the tight ones. So you can't let that go unpunished per se, but vocalizing it to the media, I mean, the only time that kind of makes sense to me is if you're trying to do personal damage control and you're putting your personal interests above the team, which, I mean, hey, man, if maybe he has said all of this to the team and maybe people aren't listening or doing anything about it, and that's the next step. You never know what's going on at home.
I guess then maybe it was like an effort to like bury Mike McDaniel, right? I mean, that could be the only thing I could think of, right? That he's lost his team and nobody's coming to meetings on time, and now I got to put this in the public, like that.
I don't know if that's necessarily burying the coach. I mean, regardless, in some way, this is going to reflect on the coach. It's his team, right? He's the one steering the ship. But I think it's possible to be able to say comments like that and have it be 100% completely directed towards other players on the team. Because, hey, maybe it's other captains on the team that are showing up late. In which case, who do you really go to about that? Maybe you said something to the coach. It's like, all right, well, that's my defensive captain. I can't really come down too hard on him. So then maybe that's the situation why Tua has to say anything. I mean, obviously, I'm not providing any specifics here, but that's just kind of an example of why I think a player might do something like that.
All right, we got a big game tonight. Game 3 of the NLCS.
Yes.
Dodgers up 2-0 on the Brewers. But before that, we had some drama in Milwaukee with a potential haunted hotel situation.
Is the P silent?
Is it Pfister?
Pfister?
Yeah.
Or is it Pfister?
I would imagine the P is silent in Pfister.
Well, guys, after this, if you are watching right now, go vote in our poll, choosing who you think is going to win the NL game and the AL game tonight. I think they're at 3 and 5, start at 3 and 5 p.m. today, Pacific. So go and vote. Go and vote, and we'll talk about it afterwards, see the results. As well as go leave some comments on hot takes that you guys have for a future segment. So go do that. 2 words. He's taking accountability for himself. He is, I think, but for his comments he had made earlier. Oh, Mojo, there's some people. There's people vying for your position right now, or advocating for the party pod.
Party pod, y'all listening? I told you it was a good idea.
Angie said, Mojo, you got to get Randy Orton to be a collaborator with you on the party pod.
That is not likely to happen. I don't see Randy having extensive conversations on that topic. I have asked him about it before, especially someone that has been there through many different eras of the company. He has some stories. Things were very different at one point. I don't even think people party there now anymore.
Oh man, well,
shame.
Well, 2 words suck. It said I'm a good cameraman as well, and he'll work for peanuts. So you got yourself an employee.
Now, is he implying that we're gonna have a peanut sponsorship? Because that's just good business.
That is good business. I mean, like 2 words, you can answer that.
2 words. That's where his head was. I'll tell you right now.
Are we talking about Snoopy or like Planters?
I mean, having the Peanut Mobile show up.
Whoever's paying the most is the answer.
Harvey, well, take it easy. 3 o'clock. Watch the Dodgers hopefully win. But yeah, take it easy, Harvey. Don't do too much.
Speaking of which, Lucas, I'll have you start this off. So in terms of us taping, we will be airing after Game 3. So you can say Games 1 and 2 already happened in Milwaukee, and there was an issue. Teoscar Hernandez left the Pfister Hotel in Milwaukee because his wife heard the rumors that it was haunted. And then, as quick as you can, let's toss to Zach Baggins.
So now we're going quick.
Well, I mean, we got to get. I would like to get these 2 segments in, if possible. I mean, ideally, let's try to do 3 minutes here, if we could. And yeah, just go to Zach Baggins from Ghost Adventures, saying how he could help the MLB with their ghost problem. Ready to go? Who are you gonna call?
Zach Baggins.
Yeah, so I'll get into Teoscar real quick, and then be like,
Teoscar.
there's a guy who's willing to help.
Precisely.
Okay.
All right. Welcome back with the Dodgers Ghost Hotel in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, Lucas.
I'm sorry, is this welcome back or moving on?
Welcome back, C1.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All good.
C1?
Welcome back, C1 Dodgers Haunted Hotel in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, Lucas.
Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Lucas here. So the LA Dodgers had no issue going up 2-0 on the Milwaukee Brewers on the road, but that wasn't without a little bit of scare and paranormal scares, that is. Teoscar Hernandez was out and open about it, that he and his wife had heard some horror stories about a team hotel called the Pfister Hotel where all the players were staying, and that in the past, things got a little weird with the folks in the afterlife, and they weren't going to take any chances. Well, TMZ Sports, we did the Dodgers a little favor here because there is one guy who you go to all the time, Ghost Adventures star Zach Baggins. He said he's willing to help not only the Dodgers, but the MLB as a whole.
On behalf of Major League Baseball, I'm willing to go there and to conduct a professional investigation, which would start with electromagnetic readings and then into audiovisual surveillance. But I specialize in instrumental transcommunication.
Okay.
And what that is using electronic devices to make contact with the dead. So I would go there, and like I said, that's what we specialize in. I would go there and try to make contact with whoever this spirit is, and see exactly what is going on. Why are they targeting baseball players? When you build something on sacred ground like that, you're going to have issues like this, but why baseball players? I mean, this, like I said, Michael Young, Bryce Harper, Mike Cameron, Carlos Gomez, Ji-Man Choi. It goes on and on and on with baseball players.
Now, Mojo, the thing is, Zach made it very clear, this is not a laughing matter. And now some people, especially around the holidays, or Halloween and things like that, they think, oh, spooky, you know, a sheet. You know, a cartoon ghost kind of thing. Zach Baggins is saying, no, this is a very serious thing, and I want to help out. This is my expertise. Have you dealt with anything like this when you've been on the road back in the day, or do you think, you know, Zach Baggins should really step in here and help baseball and all other major pro sports?
I'm going to be honest with you, Lucas. I have no idea what we're talking about right
Lovely.
now. Goats and paranormal investigators. I will say, Zach's backdrop is not what I would have expected for a paranormal investigator. His backdrop looks like mine. Where's all the, I don't want to say spooky stuff. I don't want to insult or offend anybody here, but I would expect like minerals in the background, maybe like some mist or something like that. Maybe even some strobe lights. Maybe Michael Myers on the screen or a Chucky doll or something like that. We got none of that here, but I can tell you that some people take this very seriously, and I have played with some very superstitious teammates, ones that very much believe in the supernatural. It's evading me right now, but I remember there would be a couple of cities that we would travel to when I was with WWE, and all of those talent would always like look up the most haunted hotels in the region, and they they would stay there, and it was something to do. I don't know. There's a lot going on with the Dodgers right now. I don't want anybody getting too sidetracked here. They got a lot to focus on. So, like I said, Lucas, I'm not quite sure what's happening here. I don't quite get it, but luckily Zach does.
Well, Mojo, despite all this, the Dodgers seemed unfazed on the diamond because they took both of those games earlier in the series in Milwaukee. So good for them to keep their mind on the prize.
I do live
Mind
close
on the
to
prize, you
Casadega,
moron.
Florida, which is supposed
Eyes
to be
on the
like a big
prize.
supernatural hub.
Mojo, do you have any paranormal experiences?
Not really. I don't know.
Fair enough.
I got nothing for you, man.
Well, in talk of the MLB games tonight, we asked our followers on the TMZ Sports Instagram and other social platforms about who they thought who they thought was gonna win. Dodgers 87%, Milwaukee 13%. So nobody's really got any faith in the Brew Crew, I fear. And then who is winning tonight between the Mariners and the Blue Jays? Blue Jays at 64%, and the the Mariners at 64%, and the Blue Jays at 36%. So favorites are favored, and I looked at the odds last night. The Dodgers are resounding favorites to win the whole thing.
To repeat?
Yeah, to repeat. They're minus odds right now to win the whole thing.
I would have thought that, but last night, man, you thought the Mariners had complete control of that series, and then the Blue Jays come out and put up, what, 13 runs?
I mean, that's what I was saying. I mean,
Baseball's
that's
crazy,
also what
man.
we were saying was like, it's like if you get hot at the right time, it literally can be anything.
And they were throwing George Kirby. It wasn't like it was like a bullpen game or something like that. That's like perhaps their guy, and he got rocked for 8 earned in 5 innings.
Yeah,
so,
no, he. I mean, that team is.
You never know.
I mean, the Mariners. I think I'm always going to just root for them because I think that guy has the funniest nickname I've ever heard, Big Dumper. But the Blue Jays, I mean, have been in control pretty much the whole season. It's just nobody talks about them.
Yeah.
So.
Shane Bieber was great last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, gave up that early 2 runs, and then he was just lights out. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I like this series, these 2 series.
I do too. I mean, I think there's good storylines for.
Are we
all
still
4
a 3
teams.
3 p.m. game today? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, 3 p.m. for the
MLB still doesn't want us to watch their product? Is that
Nope.
what we're doing today?
And then I think the
3
other
p.m.?
game's at 5.
Perfect. That's great. Perfect. So the 2 West Coast teams that are probably going to be in the World Series have no shot whatsoever watching the games today.
Yeah, it's
awesome MLB.
Yeah, especially it's like, I mean, is the Dodgers, it's like you're not going to even get the night game, like the later game.
I know,
for
right?
it. It's
Yeah.
like, and you're playing, because they're playing here, right?
Yeah,
So-
in LA, 3 o'clock, and there's going to be empty seats everywhere because nobody can get to
Yeah,
downtown LA at 3 o'clock on a Thursday.
Absurd.
People will take off work to go.
Can you get 35,000 people to take off work early to get over there?
For the Dodgers,
Big city.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. We'll see.
I will
Especially with how
watch. They'll fill the
expensive tickets
stands.
Angie, you love Randy. We all love Randy Orton. Do you have any fun Randy stories, Mojo, for Angie?
You got any party tales for the party pod?
Yeah, what's your
We
teaser?
can't just give everything for the party pod on the sports show, guys.
It's a teaser.
Yeah, a little tease.
You know?
Randy was done partying by the time I got there. Otherwise, I'd be sharing stories that he told me. I can't do that. That's not the same.
Do you
I have
ever
to be there
stop
for it.
partying? I don't quite understand how this ends.
Yeah, you stop partying. It's when you meet your special someone, you stop partying immediately.
Well, you and your special someone can't party anymore?
vouch for that one.
I'm just curious about how this all ends. How does this ride, like, I just stop?
My guy Braun is still partying. That was someone I used to party with all the time on the road.
Roman?
No shirt rule, always. Someone had to be on the bar. If there was a party bus, you got to be swinging upside down from it. Dance moves, we would bring extra shirts because we would break dance so hard, we were just pouring sweat and disgusting. So I used to bring like 5-6 different shirts to the club.
Man.
Fair.
We'd lose calories on the dance floor. It was actually great cardio.
So you used to sweat it out, huh?
I can imagine.
The clubs.
Right away.
Hey, there you go.
It's in, it's out.
This sounds like a potential candidate next year for White Boy of the Year. Speaking of which, we have
Womp womp.
Anthony Edwards, his Believe That Awards last night. I will come in, Lucas, with the soundbite of Anth bringing on his special guest. I won't give it away who won. But coming out of it, I'm saying this just because we want to get everything in and also not have a tough time in post. If we could do 2.5 with a goodbye, that'd be great. I would appreciate it. You too, Mojo. Come out of the soundbite, kick it over to Mojo, and then let's wrap it up together, and we should be good to go. Does that work for you?
2.5 with a goodbye, dude?
Yeah.
What is this?
We can do it.
Dang.
We can do this.
2.5 minutes remaining.
You want me to just close it out?
And how long is the soundbite?
It's about a minute. It should be. The soundbite speaks for itself.
You don't have to go to everybody.
Kevin, yeah, that is a category. White Boy of the Year.
All right. So I will be coming in with Ant and his special guest very shortly.
Boy of the year goes to. Hey, how y'all doing this thing? Doing it. Timothy Chalamet.
Where you at right now, bro?
Budapest, Hungary. How you doing, baby?
Okay.
Budapest.
Boy, they're locked in.
Yes, sir. Doom Part 3, baby. White boy of the year. You got
Fly.
fly. Listen,
Already fly.
listen. Look, all white background, black hoodie, black hat. I mean, you got all the swag. Is it true that you got into acting because you wanted to be an extra on Training Day with Denzel and Ethan Hawke? Was that true?
That's a great case of a white boy finding a little bit of swag in the cracks of being opposite Denzel. Absolute legend, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you gotta come to a Minnesota game. I be seeing you at the New York game with them fly outfits on. You gotta bring your fly to Minnesota, man.
Please, man. And you got a lot of New York and Minnesota now. You know, I always consider Julius and Dante to
Yeah, man, you gotta come with us, man. Put that fly outfit on and come sit courtside.
Man, absolutely. I feel like Dante, like, he gets the special shout out White Boy of the Year too, right?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Honorable mention.
I don't get it. I fit the criteria. I took that personally. Timothy Chalamet, White Boy of the Year. Anthony Edwards said it himself. I mean, dude, the guy won against guys like Tom Cruise, Mr. Beast, Adam Sandler, Pat McAfee. I mean, that's a great list of white boys. But Timothy Chalamet, yeah, he's got swag. He's talented. He's got Kylie Jenner. He even quoted Gucci Mane in another acceptance speech. Mojo, this guy, maybe 2026 will be my year, but Timothy Chalamet, he takes it home this year.
Did you win the Office White Boy of the Year award?
No
Lucas?
comment.
I mean,
no
I
comment.
guess you have to get out of here.
I'm on the verge of tears, Mojo, please. Kid.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe you didn't advance past your qualifier or something. Chalamet is the winner. I don't know. I probably would have given it to at least McAfee over him. I don't know what the qualifications are for this particular award, but I have a feeling that this is highly contested. I mean, I know you're contesting it. I don't know if anyone else agrees with me. I'm very curious to see what the chat has to say about this, but everyone, that will do it for us today on TMZ Sports. We have to end the show a touch early. Lucas is heartbroken and we got to attend to his feelings. So everyone, have a great one. We will see you tomorrow where it will be the best show since today.
Woo!
That gives me chills.
That got me fired up.
Gives me chills, man. I just need to run through a brick wall.
That got me fired up.
Oh my God! Everyone
Man,
had
get
those
hype,
friends
baby, get hype.
in high school who, I mean, like, it's also the same thing with Justin Bieber. Like, so good at everything that he does, and then he goes and wins White Boy of the Year. Like, that's just.
I mean, you were minus 120 going into that, you know?
No, I was plus 4 million. I think were the odds at the time, but no, yeah. So Timothy Chalamet, I want to add this too. Is this real? Dexerto says you can get lost in the sauce, but without sauce, you are lost. Gucci Mane. That being said,
With all the sauce on top.
With that being said, I promise to cherish this award and do good, inspiring generations of white boys to come to be entirely delusional about their identity and place within the world.
Love that.
Timothy Chalamet. I mean,
beautiful.
A man who's so great on screen, but also on the pen too.
Yeah.
I can't go without talking about Timothy Chalamet without bringing up the fact that he knows ball to the point where he knew about Parker Navarro, quarterback for my Ohio Bobcats last year, and he called that upset on national television. Everyone said he was crazy, but I mean, did he pick a game wrong?
I mean,
At all? That entire time on game day?
I don't think so. I mean, he knows his stuff, which is actually, I think, like, for a lot of people when he was coming onto the scene, then he just starts like going on these shows and just like actually knowing. I think a lot of people were just like, oh, okay, wait, hold up, like.
My favorite thing about him is the Knicks scavenger hunt giveaway or whatever, and he was a fan. He was just like 13 at the time, and they're like, go to Grand Central Station and run into the 2 players, and we'll give you courtside seats or something. And he's got a picture with Landry Fields, like he's just a hoop head.
I mean, now look at him. He's chilling with Ben Stiller courtside, Kylie Jenner on his arm. Like he's killing it.
He can definitely be a sportscaster.
Oh, I think at some point.
I think if we were to reach out to him and to be like, "Do you want to talk sports?" he would do it.
Yo, absolutely.
Well,
gotta find a good topic for him. But
bring him on TMZ Sports. Oh yeah, that'd be.
Yeah, I'll hit the DMs. I'll start working the phones. But
Timmy C.
Timmy, we know you're in the chat, so just leave a comment. And
speaking of the chat, who do you guys want us to try and get on the show?
Yeah,
his girlfriend.
That'd be God, Edward.
Kylie.
Of course.
Well, I've been talking with Lethal Shooter a little bit about wanting to come into the office and do some sort of thing, so I think that could be pretty cool.
Can he shoot over like Harvey's head or something?
I was on the phone. He was saying he wants to come in and do some stuff with us. So
I would definitely have a shootout with him.
That would be lit.
That'd be cool.
So you guys stay tuned if you want to see some content with Lethal Shooter coming up. We're gonna try to get that figured out.
I'm calling him out.
Real quick, I'm gonna do a little game here for the end of the stream. I'm gonna put up a graphic, and you guys are gonna decide who you'd want to sit with, a pair, on a 12-hour flight.
Love that.
So we'll
definitely not E.
We'll start.
Why?
We'll start with Mojo, and then we'll go to Lucas, Luca, and Edward. Mojo, who do you want to sit with amongst these 8 pairs?
Oh,
bro, I gotta sit middle seat on all of these. Usually there's like a window.
Right. You got to factor in the window. Okay, so we're middle seat.
So for instance, if you wanted to pick Jameis and Keon Coleman, you would say 2E.
Yeah.
No one
so
is picking.
definitely not 3E or 1E.
I'm sitting 1E for sure.
Mahomes and Burrow? Burrow's so boring.
Wait. Burrow.
So Mojo went.
Oh, you said 1E.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I thought you said 1B. So you're saying Travis and Taylor.
I mean, I think at this point.
Yeah, Taylor's gonna have the most narrow shoulders in the bunch, so I'm gonna have the
That's a
most
great
space.
point. Well, actually, 3E would be great then too, because I think they're both kind of
Jackson's
narrow-shouldered. He's tall though.
He's a big guy.
He's tall, so his legs
OJ
gotta
Simpson's on there. Question on that one.
It's gotta be OJ.
Get Zach
Why
Bagans,
not
the
OJ?
ghost of OJ's coming.
Okay. Who's up next, Connor?
Yeah, who are you sitting with?
Who? Me?
Edward, who
You want me to? Is it my turn to answer?
You can answer if you'd like, yeah.
I don't. Taylor and Travis is a slam dunk here. That's the easiest answer. Can you imagine picking those guys' brains?
I think the most fun would be Jackson Dart and Cam Scatabo.
Yeah, but what are you doing on a plane?
Chatting. I'm gonna chat with those guys.
Like if we could get wasted back there and play beer pong or something.
I mean, you ever seen that episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Where they try to break the Boggs record on the plane for the amount of beers drank on a plane.
That's a good episode.
Edward, you would be starstruck.
That's a great
sitting
show.
between
Great
Travis
show. That's
Kelce
what I would do with
and
Cam
Swift.
Scatabo and Jackson
You would
Dart.
get starstruck.
No, that's the whole point, right?
You would never. You wouldn't say one word.
Well, regardless, I'd hear them talk.
So OJ Simpson passed away. Like,
is it just a dead body?
Jeez. For me, it's an easy Jameis and Keon Coleman, but maybe not for everybody.
Well, and the graphic's down, so I can't get my answer, but...
Oh, okay.
Lucas, go ahead, tell us.
Thanks, Connor, I guess. Oh, it's back up, Lucas. Lucas, back up.
Lucas, it's back up. I thought you
back
picked.
up.
It's too late.
Lucas, please pick.
Lucas, we need to know.
Lucas, come on, man.
Connor, you heard his feelings, man.
Please, Lucas.
Jen said to get Jared McCain to come and sing on the show. That would be cool.
Born to be together.
I would love for Jared McCain to, acknowledge us in any capacity, but to get on the show, get on the stream, we would have so much fun. I promise you, you will not regret it, Jared, if you're watching this,
Jared,
which
come
you're
on.
not. And also, get better.
Yeah. I mean, lifting all those 2.5-pound weights, you know, we need you.
So wait,
who did
Lucas
We can do a
pick?
weightlifting challenge.
Who are you sitting next to?
1B.
1B.
They gotta go with Burrow.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And so, by the way, sitting in 1E doesn't mean Taylor's going to acknowledge you at all. And Travis could just be like, I'm going to put my Bose headsets on and I'm going to pass out. I mean, I think there's actually a legitimate.
I'm surprised 4B isn't the most popular answer, to be honest.
He did not too long ago when he was on TMZ Sports when I interviewed him.
But now he's a big time.
And he's like, my boy, that's
big
what's
shot.
up.
Patrick Mahomes acknowledged us too. He was on TMZ Sports 7 years ago.
He doesn't remember you.
I didn't interview him. Babcock did.
I interviewed Burrow.
If I interviewed Mahomes,
everyone
he
is
would definitely
full 1E. I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised by that.
The options are terrible.
So 1B, because I think there's actually a legitimate friendship that could blossom from that.
Okay.
1E, it's like they're gonna get rid of you as soon as the flight is over.
That's okay.
1E for sure. Dang,
And everyone else, like, it doesn't matter.
Everybody in the chat saying 1E.
Yeah,
3E
that's
is absolutely not happening.
3E would
4E,
be, yeah, that's bad.
not happening.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh?
Hey,
I can't see
you
it
know what?
anymore, Connor. Oh, it's back. Nope. Connor?
Yeah, we would love for you guys to tell us what guests you want.
Muthu from India?
It sounds like everyone wants us to get Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce on the show.
Well, guys, we're going to get every person on that list.
Well, also, while everyone's
soon.
doing this,
So stay
make
tuned,
your
subscribe.
suggestions for the party pod for
Thanks
tomorrow.
for joining the stream, everybody. We
Bye,
will
y'all.
see you
See you guys tomorrow.